What's going on, YouTube? Will back with RCR. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for tuning in. This is a very exciting week because this coming weekend, August 1st and 2nd, we're going to be at the Southeast Reptile Expo in Duluth, Georgia. Very, very awesome show hosted by some great people. And this is a show you guys don't want to miss. If you're in the area or if you're even within, a few hundred miles of the area, I definitely recommend checking this show out. It is full of I would consider the top breeders in the world. And you will see all sorts of crazy animals. Definitely a show you guys don't want to miss. Anyways, this week, we're going to actually start to take a look at some of the 2026 babies. It's taken me a little while to get these hatched out, shed out, starting to feed, and I'm pretty excited. We are going to have a fairly big season this year. Lots of really, really cool stuff coming. So just stay tuned. We're going to keep showing videos and showing progression of what's hatched and what's coming and all the, all that fun stuff. But without further ado, let's get right to the start of the 2026 season. All right, guys, we're going to start with these two. These are the most notable from the first clutch. It was the first two clutches were actually only 3 eggs each. So younger females gave me a small clutch. One of them had laid a couple slugs. So that's okay. Next year, they'll just lay bigger clutches. But these two animals are actually from a Desert Ghost triple het Axanthic clown pied to a Mojave Enchi yellow belly redhead leopard spot nose double het clown pied. That is a lot to take in. The reason we decided to use just the Desert Ghost male, obviously there's a lot of hets involved there, but the reason we decided to use a Desert Ghost male was just to kind of break down really if the ID was correct on that female. And unfortunately with 3 eggs, you don't really get a ton of answers there. But we did get these two amazing animals. I, honest to God, don't know what this clown is. It doesn't add up for what's in the pairing. I'm really not sure why it's so dark. It's not a spot nose clown. It's not a typical leopard clown. And I'm really just kind of unsure on what this combo is. He is spoken for. I have a good buddy who wants to work it. Might be a little bit of a dinker thing going on. I don't really know why he's so dark, but very, very cool clown. Over here, I believe this to be a leopard redhead pied. Obviously, it's het Desert Ghost. This is het Desert Ghost. These are both pos het Axanthic. But I believe this to be a leopard redhead pied. The reason for that is it has a bit of a different color palette to most pieds that we've hatched. Most pieds, especially as babies, are much more orange. And this has a bit more of that kind of khaki color. That may be the Axanthic, it being het Axanthic. I'm not sure. Obviously, we're going to send these out to be shed tested. But I think this is a really, really cool animal. I was not expecting it to be as low white as it is, but super happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. It has that kind of typical redhead blushing on the back of the head. And yeah, that's my guess is that's what it is. It doesn't make sense for anything else in the pairing. So that's my best guess. We do not have a redhead test quite yet, but I'm probably going to hold this back. This is a girl, so I'm probably going to hold this back and see sort of what comes of it. Okay, let's move on to the next clutch. All right, here we move on to the next clutch. Again, like I said, 3-egg clutch. Had amazing potential. Sometimes the odds are just not in your favor. This pairing was a Hurricane Desert Ghost double het clown pied to a Pastel Chocolate Clown double het DG pied. So we should have had pretty good odds. Now, obviously, with only 3 eggs, there's only so much you can hope for. But we should have had pretty good odds to hit DG clowns. Hey, chill. We should have had some pretty good odds to hit DG clowns. And we actually hit no pieds in the clutch, which is, that kind of sucks because I was really hoping to see Hurricane DG clown pied. It's not our only shot for it this year. I think I have 3 more clutches to make Hurricane DG clown pied stuff. But super happy with the way these turned out. Over here, we've got a really, really, honestly, probably the nicest pastel chocolate clown that I've made. Obviously, these are both het Desert Ghost. These are also both girls and will both be on Morph Market shortly. So this is a pastel chocolate clown, Het Desert Ghost, 66% Het Pied. I am very confident this will prove Het Pied. As with a lot of Pied combos, you get those ringers, you get that crazy, just that crazy kind of floating pattern. So pretty happy with this. I think it's a stunning animal. The mom is actually incredible too. And then over here, we have the exact same thing with the addition of Hurricane. The Hurricane, obviously you get those really cool alien heads all down the snake. And then with Chocolate, you're getting that nice thick dorsal pattern. I think this animal, this one specifically, would make an absolutely beautiful Desert Ghost clown. So I am going to put both of these girls on Morph Market. And obviously, first come, first serve. If you're interested, go take a look, morphmarket.com. All right, guys, this is clutch number 3, and so far, probably the best hit of the season. The pairing that made this was a Desert Ghost Clown, 100% Het VPI Xanthic, to a Hurricane Clown, Het Desert Ghost. We crushed odds on this one, and we actually managed to hit 3 Hurricane DG Clown Pos Het Xanthics. These 2 are females. I'm only going to show the 2 females. The male's over there, but I'm going to show the 2 females. It's easier to hold 2 snakes than 3. And just show off how awesome these animals really are. I'm really hoping that 1 or 2, or maybe all 3, come back Het VPI Xanthic. With the Hurricane DG Clown stuff, like, it's such a visual single gene in Desert Ghost. I mean, I've seen a lot of people think they have Hurricane Clowns and then they end up not being. I don't know how that happens, because Hurricane is such an obvious gene in Clown, especially just on its own. You're gonna get all of those like crazy alien heads all the way down the side of it. It's a very, very visual combo, and I think this will translate amazing into the DG Xanthic Clown, especially as we really start to layer it up, like Hurricane Spot Nose, Super Hurricane Black Pastel. It goes on and on and on and on. I also would love to get this into DG Xanthic Clown Pied, because the Hurricane DG Clown Pieds, or the Hurricane Clown Pieds, are pretty incredible. So if we can make those black and white, I mean, that's going to be pretty awesome. So anyways, that is the start of the 2026 season. There will be a lot more. We're going to set these. The sheds have actually already been sent in to RGI. Shout out RGI. If you guys are looking to get your sheds tested, go take a look. I think it's raregeneticsinc.com. If you're not familiar with shed testing, you can essentially, when a snake sheds its skin, take its shed, send that shed in, and you can run, actually, if you want to, you can run a full panel, and they'll actually able to tell you all the genetics that are in your snake, as long as they have those genetics mapped already, obviously. Great company. Sean and Ben are doing awesome things. But yeah, I will do an update video on these once I know what they are. I obviously know that they're Hurricane DG Clowns. If they prove Het Xanthic, I don't know. I might let one go. It's really hard to say. I do have a few more shots for more of the Hurricane DG Clown, Het Xanthic type stuff, but I might let those hatch before I let these go. But yeah, regardless, awesome looking animals. Thanks for tuning in this week, and we will see you guys at the Southeast Reptile Expo.